Hi YouTube, this is your girl Michelle, aka known as Bombshell from All-in-One Beauty and Barber Salon. I'm coming to you with another video with this new style that I will be doing on myself. The style that I will be doing on myself is pretty much an invisible part wig. Now the invisible part wig, it's going to be on the side, a side part. It's pretty much something new. I'm not sure whether other people have done this or not, but this is something that I'm going to try to do on myself. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you some details as far as how I achieved this style. This may be a 1 to 2 or even 3-part video. So just look down in the inbox, in the description box, I'm sorry, to see how many videos that it takes to do this style. So let's get started. The first thing that I want to talk about is the hair that I'll be using. This is the Q. It's by Milky Way. It's 100% human master mix. And they have 5-piece and it's 8-inch hair. I did pick this up in my local beauty supply store. And also include a closure. Not really sure whether I'm going to use this closure or not. I may not. I'm not really sure right now. I do have 2 packs of this, although it may only take 1 pack or a pack and a half to achieve this style. Not really sure yet. Also, you know, of course, I'm going to jazz it up with some color. Now, let me remind you, this is my cup of tea. You don't have to put color into your style if you choose not to. I just like to jazz my style with color. So the colors that I will be using is, of course, and these are straight hair. This is straight hair right here, and it's also 8-inch. It's the number 1 black, number 30, and also number 27. And these are all by Milky Way. So these are the colors that I will be adding into the park on the wig. Other things that you would need to achieve this style would be, I will use my, I'm not sure what you call this, but I will use the clip, I guess, a clamp or whatever, to help when I'm making my wigs, to help it keep it pulled down. I did pick this up at the hair show last year, so I'm not really sure where you can maybe find one local, but this one I got from the hair show. You would need your razor comb. You would need a stocking cap, and it's just a regular stretch wig cap, some may say. And then these are stretch cap, and this is where I will be doing my wig on the stretch cap. And I do retail this in my hair salon. You may find this at some of your local beauty supply store. I'm not really sure. A lot of the local beauty supply store, they may have the dome cap for the men's. That could be fine. It's just your preference. The reason why I like these more or better is because they're a little bit more longer. So you got a little bit more room to work with as far as stretching and making it fit your head. But yes, this is what I've been using to apply the tracks on. Just some regular spritz And of course, you know, you can use whatever your preference is. This is also some Spreads by Design Essential. Your flat irons. Of course, my white eyeliner, and I use this to draw my part. And the shears. Your blow dryer. You will need a clear shower cap. And of course, the comb. Your glue. And last but not least, my mirror. Okay, let's get started. As you can see already, this is pretty much my own hair. I have shampooed it and conditioned it, and blow dried it and flat ironed it a little bit. What I'm going to do now is pretty much get my silk serum by Care and apply a little bit of this to my hair and wrap my hair around. I must say that no matter what style you use, it's a good thing to shampoo and condition your hair. Do a leave-in condition as well. Make sure your ends and everything is trimmed before you apply any commercial hair to your head. Even wigs and everything. You must keep your foundation healthy. People are lacking. I have clients all the time that come in the salon, and or other new clients that come in the salon that fail to do that. And we as stylists have to work hard to get your hair back in the condition that it should be in. So definitely show love for your own hair. Because, you know, you never know when you want to just wear your own hair. You should be able to wear your hair. You should be able to wear your own hair and also wear commercial hair if you want to. So with that being said, definitely show love for your own hair. It don't take but like a dime size of this to apply to your hair. And I always apply this to my hair to keep it moist. It's not a heavy, it's not real heavy anything. And it's also good for heat protected. Show love to your ends. And as you may see, I have no makeup on at all whatsoever. It's early in the morning, and I just wanted to come in and show this video and go ahead and get started on my style. So please do excuse, you know, my face without the makeup and all, but I haven't did anything as for the makeup. Now what you want to do is pretty much comb your own hair down. And what I do next is I take my brush and I just brush my hair into a wrap. Just brush your own hair into a wrap. And it don't have to be perfect, so it's just something that you just want to make sure that all of your hair is underneath the stocking cap. Okay. Next, what you want to do is get your regular wig cap, and you apply this to your head. apply this to your head. As you can see, just put it up a little bit. The next thing you want to do is get your clear shower cap. Apply this to your head. Now, throughout this video, I'm going to be giving you some tips as far as how to lay your tracks, so that you can be able to so you can be able to maintain it as far as keeping that wig on, and then once you want to take it off, it can be reusable. So just continue to watch throughout the video, and you will see some of the tips I would give you. Next, this is the Dawn stretch cap. As you can see, it's a stretch. And what you want to do now is go ahead and apply this to your head. Okay. Now this is the part where I would take my clamp and kind of pull this down. And as you can see, the stretch cap, it pretty much got a little tight fit on it. So you may not have to use this, but like I said, this is my preference. It pretty much got a little tight fit, so it's totally up to you. And it's just also, like I said, help give a little snug fit so I can help apply my tracks. Alright. Next thing you want to do is get your spray or spritz, and you want to go ahead and spritz your dome, your stretch cap. I keep saying dome, but it's a stretch cap. And then get your blow dryer. Now you may need to reapply more spritz as you start applying your weave. So just apply more spritz as needed. Excuse me. Next, I will get my white eyeliner, and I will pretty much make a part. And it's just going to be a guideline as far as where I want the wig or the part to be. So I want it to be more like a side part, so and I put like a circle in the top because that's where I want my closure to be. So, as you can see that. Well, I think I'm going to try my park on this side. Because usually I have my park on this side. So I think I like my park better on that side. So disregard this part. I think I'm going to do my part on this side. So disregard this part right here, or this line. I think I'm going to wear the part on this side. So, let's get started. This is pretty much how the hair look when you take it out. And all of them are the same length. So you do have 5 parts to this. You got the 4 spools with the hair on it, and then you got your spool with your centerpiece on it. So I made pretty much a good little bit of hair. It saves 80% more. So like I said, I may not use all of this, so I can always have some for later. And you just pretty much take the hair off the spool. And this is what it looked like. That is pretty. I love the curl. So this is what you get. And this is the length of it. So of course it looks short now, but when you apply it to the back and as you go up, it give you more length in the back. And you pretty much unroll this. Like I said, guys, this is a lot of hair. This is just the first spool of hair. Now, sometimes, I mean, as I get further up in my style, I will be splitting the tracks. But because I do want this a little more full, I'm not going to split the tracks. And because the hair from one is kind of on the thin side, I don't need to split the tracks, okay? But if you want to split your tracks, you can do so. This is what I'm not doing. I'm not going to split my tracks. So as you can see, one of the tips I'm going to give you right now is that once you start making your wig, I like to go right above the, I'm not sure you can maybe see it, I like to go right above the little band right here. And the reason why I do that is because right now I'm just gluing the tracks on, and the caps tends to move a lot. So at the end, I'm going to apply another track right here below the band, or right there at the band. So the track can kind of hang over a little bit, over the stocking. and that way I can actually glue it down. Although it's a wig, I still want it to be glued down. And once I get ready to take it off, I can just lift up that last track that I applied right here. I can lift that up and I still can reuse it. So once again, you want to apply the track right above the little line that you see right here, the band. You want to apply the track right there, the first track, okay? And then once you go in and apply your rest of your tracks, you just apply from ear to ear. Now once you get around the sides, you want to take the tracks all the way over and let it hang over a little. So you will not be gluing down. You will not be gluing down the ends right now. You won't. You just take the tracks, let it hang over a little bit, and this other part of the track will be glued down. But you just go over just a little, just to keep that part. So once you take your wig off, you can then go in and lift those little edges up and glue that down, and that way your wig will still be on. I have had people say, well, I mean, I want to be a wig, but I want to be able to not come off. So to do that, you need to just take your tracks, go over a little bit, and once you get through applying all your tracks and you take it off and remove your shower cap and all that, then you apply your wig back on, and then that's when you go in and just lift up the edges, because everything else is still glued down. You just lift up your edges and start applying glue right here on your sides. And that way it's holding down. You don't have to remove it. And when you do want to remove it, just pretty much get you some glue remover, lay it to the side, and those edges should lift right up. And then you can remove the wig. You still have your style, and then once you want to reapply again, you just do the same thing. Go back and add the glue back to the little edges, and apply your wig back over. So that is how you will reapply your wig and take it off. Now, for the ones that don't mind taking the wig off or whatever, you don't necessarily have to take your tracks over the edge. You can just go straight to the ends of the stocking cap and apply it. But because I'm going to show some of my subscribers how to do that, this is pretty much what this video is going to be about. So if you like it, then fine. If you don't, then fine too. Okay, so let's get started with the first track. Just pretty much measure from one side of the earlobe to the other side. And I kind of like to do mine in a more like in a U shape. More like in a U shape. Because your head is more round, so you definitely want to do more a U shape going up. And then once you get closer to the front, right above your occipital bone, that's when you just pretty much go down like that. So go above the band, measure that, and cut. Now, I am a weave wearing person. I love for my weave to be full. So, of course, with me, I like my wig to be full. I like to bring my tracks closer. You, on the other hand, may not. So, if you don't want your wig to look as full, then you can space out your tracks to your preference. But be careful as far as you don't want them to be too far apart where you can actually see your stocking. I understand that people have different preferences, have likes and dislikes, so you do what best for you, like I'm doing what best for me. And you pretty much hold this down for a minute. Then you take your spray and saturate the tracks. Then you take your blow dryer and blow dry your tracks. Of course, I have to get my mirror to check it out in the back. And as you can see, like I told you before, where I had left the little space between that right there, then that's what you do. Now, for the ones, like I said, for the ones that are comfortable with taking it off daily or every other day or just whenever you want to, then you don't have to use this method. You can just apply your tracks from at the lower part of the stocking and keep going. But for the ones that want to be able to secure their stocking a little bit more and they want to actually glue it down, then this is the method that you would do. And once again, you measure from one ear to another one. And cut. And you will do this all the way up. And as you get closer to the top, you want to kind of go down and form. Now, in the top of my hair is where I'm going to be having the straight hair. That's going to be pretty much my side swoop on one side. So as I get closer to the top, I'm going to have the tracks applied. And then once I get right here in the top section, then I will be using the straight hair, because I want a straight swoop on both sides. And this is where the invisible part would be right here. So I want the swoop on both sides. So pretty much you just keep going, and then when you get right here, this is when you will apply the straight hair and then start off with your invisible part. So what I'm about to do now is go ahead and finish applying my tracks. Then I will come back with part 2 to show you how I apply my straight hair and also my invisible part to my wig. Thank you again, and I'll see you in a little bit.